Alright, you guys, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I don't want to be too loud. My wife is sleeping, so I'm going to try to talk enough where you can hear me, but not too loud. So, we are on aviatife, doing a flight. Whenever I talk to you, I'll be setting the microphone down when I'm doing stuff, so in between, I don't have my mount set up yet. This is just temporary, but either way, back here with you. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm gonna try to activate the restream chat. Let's see if we can get that activated. So hold on one second.
Folder view list option. Razor central close. RCV4. Reaper X60. Restream chat 407. Open O. Open file. Run as administrator. Folder view list. Restream chat 473. Normal cursor.
Alright, so let's see what this does. I've already got the flight set up, by the way, so we're good there.
Normal cursor.
Let's see what this does here.
Restream chat 01 column 1. Restream chat header clickable. Edit blank. Normal cursor. App start cursor. Edit protected blank. Normal cursor.
Okay, wants me to log in. Hold on.
Edit blank. Edit protected blank. 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 Create account link. Login button. Unavailable. Recaptcha room and privacy link terms link protected by recaptcha.
Okay, here we go.
Type a message. Edit blank.
Now we're connected.
Clickable menu button sub menu. Disable button. Enable button.
I'm going to enable this. That way. There we go. Okay.
Clickable type a message edit. Clickable menu button chat is waiting for new messages point. Clickable menu button sub menu. Clickable type a message edit.
So hopefully we get some viewers on here tonight. It's been a minute. So but as you can tell, there is no lag, there is no stuttering. I believe it's a problem with TFM. And it's got to do with sources as well, I do believe. But anyways, either way, we're on here, and so we're finding a Diamond DA40NG, if I'm pronouncing that right. Let's go over here to the flight page real quick.
Jesse F. Who are you and what have you done with the regular host? You sound completely different with this mic. LOL.
No, it's the same mic, Jesse. It's the studio mic. I'm just not talking loud, so that might make it sound a little different too. I don't got it cranked up. Anyways, so this job is going to pay $786. We're flying from Kilo Whiskey India Foxtrot. I don't know the name of that airport, but you could look it up if you wanted to.
Jesse F.
I don't know the name of it.
Your voice sounds a lot warmer than usual. Also, yeah, there's still a fair bit of lag here.
Yeah, there shouldn't be. I've got a thing monitoring, and it's not. Oh, you're talking about the chat, because I got a thing turned on, Jesse, so that the chat, it takes a minute. You can't send multiple chats. Like you can send a chat, then you gotta wait a minute. And I did that because of trolls, and we'll see how that works out. I might turn it back off on the next stream, but we'll see how it works out. So anyways, on aviatife, if you guys are not familiar with that, it's I'm gonna spell it out for you here. Alpha Victor India Alpha, so Avia, and then Tife, TIFE, Tango India Foxtrot Echo. So it's pronounced more than one way, so maybe I'm not saying it right, maybe I am, I don't know. But either
App
way.
cursor.
So I've been doing jobs for this,
Normal cursor.
and it seemed to be working out okay. Sometimes you get little things that happen, like last night I did one. It taxied to the runway, but it wouldn't take off, and that's because if it detects the runway's not long enough, well, the AI in these small planes will not take off. It doesn't matter, it just won't do it. So, and when I do live streams in the daytime, guys, I'll probably sound a little different, but audio sounds good. I'm just being quiet in respect to my soon-to-be wife over here sleeping. So we're kind of waiting on our place. So it's different, but this works. I wanted to get online, and people's been requesting me to get back online. So here I am. By the way, we're at 103 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. So,
Jesse F. Congratulations on the engagement then. Smiley face.
hey, I appreciate that, Jesse. I appreciate that. Thank you. She did a flight, actually, you guys, but we was at my mother's, and the internet was horrible, and she did take off, but we never got landed because the internet kind of just, well, you know how that goes. With me, when I'm flying, or when I'm on Microsoft period, or in the sim, I don't like going completely wireless. I like to connect straight to the Ethernet because it gives you a very reliable connection. And some might disagree, and that's okay. That's, agree to disagree, I guess. But
Jesse F. I remember that. I was sad. Wanted to see how it went with her.
yeah, she did good on takeoff. The takeoff was excellent. She did really good. I was impressed. I mean, she's never done flying. She's never stepped into a simulator, and she's never done it at all. And the only thing that I did for
Jesse
her
F.
was set up the flight plan.
Ethernet here too.
Yes, it's the best way to row, ain't it, brother? But she was,
App start cursor.
other than me setting up the flight in the CDU,
Normal cursor.
the computer display unit, she did the rest on takeoff. She did the pulling back on the yoke. She did the throttling. She did all of it, and I'm telling you, I was completely dumbstruck by how amazing she did on takeoff. She didn't bounce, nothing. It was perfect. So anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set the mic down and go ahead and get over to well, before I do that, let me show you. When you set up a job on aviatife, so the first thing you do, if you've never done this, you would log in, obviously create your account. I'm going to do some more tutorials on this later, so just bear with me on stuff you might not be aware of or don't know about. But when you go and you got your account created, you go down to jobs, and these are going to be what they call quick jobs. It's already,
Normal cursor.
the plane is provided for you, and so you don't got to buy fuel, you don't got to load cargo. It's all done, and this is kind of how you get started on aviatife to make money. And you make enough money, then you can go and you can rent a plane until you can buy one. Now renting, that's where it gets different, and I'm not going to get into that right now because I don't want to confuse anybody. But if you guys like these flights, by all means, be sure to click on the like button, because I do go by that. I go by what videos people like compared to really getting no feedback. So if you like these smaller planes and stuff like that, let me know. Which obviously I'm still going to fly the PMDG. You guys know that's my favorite. That's my go-to plane. But I like doing these as well. Sometimes it's fun to do something different, and so that's what we're doing here. Okay. After you find the job that you want, and you get on this page here where it shows you the job that you selected, you got to go down.
Link 170 NM 2 link AT&T. Money
See, it
$786.72.
showed you how much you make, $786.
Popularity 0%.
And then you go down a little bit more.
Reputation 0%. Icon delivered 96 tubes of letter duck with 170 NM 280 degrees AT&T. Money $786.72. Popularity 0%. Reputation 0%. Row 2 penalty $78.67 weight 362.8 LBS space 6.72 FT super script 3 units 96 tubes. AT&T right parenthesis aircraft. Diamond aircraft.
And see, it tells you where you're going, how much money you're making, and what kind of aircraft, which is the Diamond DA40NG November Golf, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, I apologize.
DA40NG. Departure column 4/A. Deadline column options column link assign.
You got to go to assign
Link fly.
or fly. Sorry, you don't got to assign. Now, if you have other pilots flying for you, you can assign jobs, but we're not going to get into that. Not today.
Deadline column options column 6 link fly.
Okay, so we're going to hit fly.
Flight number 30vitals.com running.
Okay, so here now
Flight
we're
number
on
30vitals.com running. Visit link graphic logo.
we're on fly.
Flight number 30 heading level 2.
And then you got to, so there's a client, the aviatife client, which is
Restream chat row. Ops 29. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Aviatile Flight 1.0 long time no see. Aviatile Flight.
which is what this here is. And when you first open it, you got to hit connect, and then it connects. It sees you got your plane at the airport, all that stuff, and then once you got that connected, you go back over here,
Flight number 30vitals.com running. Airline coming. Flight number 30.
and you got to hit, let me find it,
Update button. A mode button. Generate flight plan. Start tracking button.
start tracking button. Okay, so that's what you got to hit. So I'm going to hit enter on start tracking.
Flight number 30vitals.com.
Okay, there we go. Now, once you do that,
Flight number 30 heading level 2.
it shows your flight number.
From Winsboro Airport. Cliff. Alert field. AT&T.
Alright, so from Winsboro
Winsboro Airport. Cliff. 2. Alert. Field.
to alert field.
Alert. L-A-L-E-R-T.
Alert field
AT&T.
18 Tango
Heading.
Echo.
77 degrees.
So it shows you what your heading is.
Altitude. 82 FT.
It shows you your altitude.
Distance. 177.2
It's
NM.
177.2 nautical miles. Okay,
Estimated time left.
so it's tracking right now. So the next thing you do,
Aviatile Flight 1. Restream chat row 1. Ops 29. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
go over to your sim, and to activate the AI to get it all started, you do Control Alt X. That's Control Alt X is an X-ray.
Battery master active. Number 1 starter engaged. Number 1 ignition on. Number 1 starter off. Avionics master active.
All right, here we go.
Houston Center BVI pilots
And now
Niner
he's going to
Delta Whiskey
communicate
IFR
with
to 18
ATC.
Tango Echo, ready to copy.
BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey is cleared to 18 Tango Echo Airport is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.75 squawk 7434. Clearance point 30 minutes from now.
And now he's going to do a read back.
BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey cleared to 18 Tango Echo Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Departure is 125.75 squawk 7434. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Okay, I made the screen larger, which is nighttime, so
BVI pilots
that
Niner
probably don't
Delta
help out a
Whiskey
lot.
readback is correct.
Being nighttime, people are watching.
Target break off. Down 1.
I need to turn the trim off with TFM, or it's going to keep repeating that. Hold on.
Trim enable point. Target break on. Target break off. Com 1. Retrim disable point. Re-auto pilot instruments disable point. Re-auto pilot instruments disable.
Okay, we'll turn that off. Okay, so let's see here. Just trying to switch the mic here so I can use my right hand to look at stuff.
Wind 132 at 6 knots point. Gust at 0 knots point.
Wind is 132 at 6 knots.
0 knots ground speed.
TFM says we're not moving, but I know we are. I don't know why it's doing that.
77 degrees.
Let's try restarting TFM.
Jesse F. Did you ever get my email, by the way,
System trailers dialog. Talk in flight
with
monitor.
the request I put in for a
Talk in
Team
flight
Talk account?
Jesse, if you can do me a favor on that.
Right click button plus R. Press.
Hold on one second. Let's restart TFM real
TFM
quick.
Keyboard. Issue tracker. Website. About A. Restart R.
Okay, we're restarting
TFM is restarting.
It's going to
TFM is
stutter a
shutting down.
minute. Hold on one second.
Taskbar.
It's doing that because I'm restarting TFM, so that's why it's kind of laggy.
Normal cursor.
It'll straighten up. Just hold on one second.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.3.0. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.3.0. Unknown cursor.
Jesse, if you could do me a huge favor, the reason I've not responded to you is because where I moved, and I'm still moving technically, but I'm in a position now I can get your account created. If you would not mind to send me another email, and I apologize for this, but if you can send me another email, put in the subject Jesse F. That way I know who you are. Or you can put in account information for Jesse F. or request account information. You know what I'm saying. Send that to me again if you would, and I will get you added to the server tomorrow. Okay, I'll go in and I will personally go in there and add you in so you can join us on the server. Okay, and I apologize. You have been patiently waiting, and I really appreciate that. I've been dealing with a lot, and so I can just tell you I honestly forgot about it and didn't get a chance to check it.
Jesse F. Not at all. I'll do that right now.
Okay, Jesse.
Smiley face.
I appreciate it, buddy. I apologize, my friend. Between going to college, dealing with a racial instructor, a prejudice instructor, or whatever you want to call him, dealing with that, getting all that straightened out, moving, it's just been it's been a ride. Let me tell you, it's been one roller coaster ride, but hopefully things are
Jesse
gonna
F. I get it, totally.
smooth
You're
out
good.
for us. So
I just wasn't sure if I input the email incorrectly, so I wanted to check.
well, let me tell you what the email is again, just to make sure. It should be 737 flights, FLIGHTS at gmail.com. 737 flights at gmail.com. You go ahead and you send that to me, my friend, and we'll get you taken care of. Okay, yeah, now it's showing that we're moving. Very good. Wind is 131 at 7 knots. 10 knots ground speed. Spoilers are retracted. Flaps are at 0 at the moment. Alright, we're looking good. Let's see where he's got us at here. He slowed down.
Jesse F. Okay, that's what I put in. Thanks for the confirmation.
Hey, no problem, my friend. No problem at all, Jesse. I appreciate you. Okay, we're at the runway, so let's see what it does. Last night I had a problem with this guy not wanting to take off. Is it going to do it again? So last night it did this too at this airport, and I don't know why, but it sure looks like it's going to do it again. Some of these airports, if you don't know what's going on, I'll tell you, sometimes if the runway is too short, maybe, I don't know what it's doing. Is it going to take off or not?
Trim up 0.14, trim up 0.21, trim up 1.01, trim up 1.09, trim up 1.19, trim up 1.29, trim up 1.44, trim up 1.53, trim up 1.63, trim up 1.69, trim up 1.74, trim up 1.79, trim up 1.82, trim up 2.0, trim up 2.0, trim up 0.0.
I don't know why it's reading the trim. I didn't want that. So it says we're taxiing. Okay, we're here.
Runway 16, quick flash 1752.
Runway 16. but it's not moving. He's just sitting here. Come on, dude, are you serious? I had real trouble with this last night. Totally different flight. I thought it would work. Let's see what the runway length is. Let me pull up runways and see what it is here. Hold on.
Flight number 30 vitals.com, run your own. The vital flight, restream chatter, ops 29, FSUITC7, jump to gate row 2, column 3. Talking flight monitor, full tip. Gates list. Jump to gate. Talking flight monitor. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Details but Alt plus C, normal cursor. Continue but Alt plus C. Press. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.3.0, unknown cursor. Flight number 30 vital flight 1, restream, ops 29, FSUITC7 console, Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.3.0, unknown cursor.
Well, we're going to see if assist runway or assist takeoff will help us get in the air. Because I don't think it's wanting to do it. So hold on.
Trim up 0.09, trim up 0.15, trim up, retrim disabled point. Flex 0 point. Flex 20 point. Flight director active.
I don't know why assist takeoff's not doing it neither. I might have to completely go to a different airport. I think this airport might be broken, you guys. I wonder if somebody is on the runway in our way, because it should be taken off and it's not. So let's see if anybody's here. This is show me.
Tab control, ground tab selected, talking flight monitor, full tip, normal cursor. List private, ESXTSD status, sleeping aircraft, Cessna Skyhawk, business, 625 knots, selected 101. Selected.
See, it says there's a Cessna here sleeping.
Okay, button. Tab control, list private, ESXTSD status, sleeping aircraft, Cessna Skyhawk, business, 625 101.
Distance 625. I bet it's right in front of me on the freaking runway.
Jesse F. You're flying while running JAWS, yeah. Or is that NVDA?
Nah, it's NVDA. Alright, let's exit that.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.3.0, unknown cursor.
I'm gonna try to take off. If it don't, we'll go back to aviatife. We'll pick a different airport, and we'll fly from a different airport because it's not taking off on its own. Watch when I put the AI on. See, AI is on.
Flex 20 point.
And it's not doing nothing.
Flex 20 point.
So let's turn AI off and we'll try to take off. I can't guarantee that I can do it, but we'll try. We're at flaps 20. Let's see. Can I go out to more maybe?
Flex 42 point. Flex 42 point.
We'll try that. I don't know. Let's see what happens. If it don't work, we'll go to a different airport.
Addison mode enable point. Two knots ground speed. 4 knots ground. Knots ground speed.
16 knots. 21 knots. 21 knots. 33 knots. 37 knots. 43 knots. 49 knots.
Right 1. Up 1.
54 knots.
Up 2. Up 3. Up 3. Right 2.
Airborne.
Right 1. Up 7.
58 knots.
Up 4. Right.
Ground.
Up 5. Up 17. Up 8.
Airborne.
Up 17.
53 knots.
Left 3. Up 8. Up. Left 5. Left 7. Left. Up. 7. Up. Down 3. Down 5. Down 6. Down 5. Down 3.
50,
Up
10.
6. Up 7. Up 9. Left 14. Up 10. Up left 11. Up. Left 7. Up left 5. Up 12. Up 11. Left 8. Left 5. Left 3. Up 11. Up left 1. Up 9. Up 8. Left 2. Up 6. Left 8. Up 4. Up left. Attitude mode disabled point. 180 feet per minute point. 154 feet per minute point. 197 feet per minute point. 187 feet per minute point.
I think I did it, you guys.
Left 0 point. 438 feet ASL point. 464 feet ASL point. 487 feet ASL point. 498 feet ASL point. 43 feet per minute point.
500.
292 feet per minute point. 499 feet per minute point.
Southwest 840 climb and maintain flight level
Minus 449 feet per minute. Minus 928 feet per minute point. Minus 876 feet per minute point. 7 feet per minute point. 72 feet per minute point.
Southwest 1635.
489 feet ASL point.
8 miles southwest.
496 feet ASL point.
Descend and maintain flight level 300.
500 feet
Expect
ASL point.
runway tree for left approach via Mike Hotel Zulu 158 radial 20.
Alright, let's see if we can keep it going. AI did not take off. I took off manually, but I did it.
Southwest 840 climb and maintain flight level 410.
Shut up. So that's cool. Okay, that worked. Kids, do not try this at home. We advise, do not try this at home. Okay, that was good then. Let's check our altitude, see how we're looking.
636 feet ASL point.
Okay, we're climbing. I did it.
128 knots indicated.
Well, better than what I thought. I didn't think I was going to be able to take off manually, I'll be honest.
Jesse F. Claps.
Hell yeah, man. I was like, this ain't going to work. I'm going to just mess it all up, but... Let's...
714 feet ASL point.
I'm going to contact... Well, we'll see what it does.
738 feet ASL point.
Now, if you want to look and see how things are looking, you can go back to your aviatife window. Right here, let me show you.
Flight number 35.com, run your own airline company, Google Chrome. Flight number
Sorry about this, because I'm tabbing. Right here.
174 nm. Distance. 860 ft. Altitude. 860 ft. Distance. 174 nm. Estimated 1 hour 16 minutes.
Alright, let's get back over here to this stutter on here. There we go.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.3.0.
Anyway, you can check it there. To see how you're doing. And we're looking good, but he's not talking to ATC, which
823 feet ASL point.
we're going to do that here in a second, once I'm high enough. And
835 feet ASL point.
let's go ahead and try to talk to... Let me do that real quick.
Houston Center BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey is
There we
Type
go.
Diamond DA 43 miles south of Foxtrot 8 Niner.
Yeah, we did it, man. We did it, Jesse. Hell yeah. We did it, brother.
BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey Houston Center. Squawk 7636.
I guess,
Southwest
Jesse F.
160 miles southwest.
Can you run aviative and VATSIM at the same time?
Expect ILS runway tree for left approach via Mike Hotel Zulu.
Okay, so...
1,000 feet point.
Squawk 76 tree, 6
Um,
BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey.
Squawk 7636 point.
BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey radar contact 3 miles southwest of Foxtrot 8 Niner.
Let me get my thoughts back together here. It's been a minute. You talking about like...
Roger,
Oh,
BVI
you're
pilots,
talking about,
Niner Delta Whiskey.
the live ATC? Is that what you're talking about, Jesse?
BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey contact Monroe approach on 126.9. Good day.
Going to 126.9 BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey.
If you're talking about VATSIM, as far as talking to live ATC,
Niner Delta Whiskey 1,200 feet.
BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey
I would say no, and here's why. Unless you can fly, so if TFM was programmed in such,
Jesse F.
in such an order
Yeah.
where TFM could read everything in these small planes, where you could actually fly it manually yourself without any assistance, the way that we do in the PMDG, I would say yes. But because of us using the AI to help us fly this, which I use AI partially until I get in the air, and then I go to autopilot and stuff like that, but it would go against what VATSIM would want you to do more than likely, because the thing is, when you take off, the AI is going to go the way that it wants to go to get you to the next destination at the quickest route possible. Well, it won't follow the waypoints, and that's the main reason that I say no, don't use VATSIM, because the AI will not follow the waypoints. Now, if you can follow the waypoints without using AI, then I would say by all means go ahead and give it a shot, try it. But in my own opinion, I would say no. I think that they would probably
Jesse F.
get aggravated with you.
Which could conflict with ATC in general.
Yeah, exactly, because you might be flying and the AI puts you in the wrong path of incoming traffic or outgoing traffic, and so I would say no. If you want to go with a good opinion, I think I'm probably guiding you the right way with that, and say no, just leave it alone. And if you're going to fly on aviatife, just have fun with it. It's fun, and because with Microsoft, where it simulates ATC, I think that's enough to at least give you enjoyment out of the flight. So it looks like we got about an hour
Jesse F.
for this flight.
Gotcha. Yeah, from what I read they really don't mess around on VATSIM, haha.
Yeah, they really don't. And there's things that I think they could be a little more gentle on, but the problem is there's been too many that have done things to affect that, and so they're just becoming more strict on a lot of things. Even talking on the communicator, on the radio, on frequency, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes you can have a very short conversation with somebody or with ATC, but I can tell you now that they're real strict even about that. If it's not about your flight taking off or landing, or you got a problem, they just don't allow it. Now, on another note, let's
Jesse F.
say that
He can't hear a thing.
you can't hear me, Jesse? Is that what you're saying? Or
BVI pilots 9er Delta Whiskey contact. Monroe approach.
can you not hear anything, Jesse?
Good day.
2000 feet point.
118.15 BVI pilots 9er Delta Whiskey.
I'm hoping you can hear me. Can you hear me?
118.15
Monroe
point.
approach BVI pilots 9er Delta Whiskey 2000 feet.
Jesse F.
9er Delta Whiskey Monroe approach.
Oh, there we go.
29.9, 7 continuous
Oh, okay.
land.
The one thing I was going to say, let's just say, for example, Jesse, that me and you decided we was going to do a flight, and you had your own plane and I had my own plane, and we took off from Indianapolis, and let's say that we went to a channel that no one is on
Jesse
at all.
F.
Let's say, I don't know, let's just say we went to 155.
Yeah, your internet cut out for a minute there.
I don't know, 155.3 or something like that, we could probably get away with doing some conversating, because it's not interfering with anybody. But that'd be about it. Like, we wouldn't be able to have a conversation on a active channel or something. And I don't know the rule on that fully either, but yeah. So Jesse, give me a minute. I'll be back here in a second. I'm going to set this microphone down. Hopefully you'll still be here. And I got to use the restroom and grab my drink, and then I will be back. So just hold tight, okay?
Point. I'm member of the destination, 1 hour 6 minutes 59 seconds point. I'm member of the destination, 1 hour 6 minutes 47 seconds point. Richland, Louisiana, United States.
Okay, we're flying through Richland, Louisiana right now, so give me a minute, I'll be back.
Jesse F. Oh, I'm not going anywhere, smiley face.
Central Standard Time point. For 3,000 feet point.
Skylab Tree 7, contact Houston Center on 125.75. Good day. .75 Skylab Tree 7.
Alright, you guys, I am back, and let's just take a look here. I don't have a thing to hold my mic anymore. I gotta get that set up, so I'm having to grab my mic. Can you hear me, Jesse F? Let me know if you're having trouble hearing me, but hopefully you can.
Wind 181 at 15 knots, point, gust at 0 knots, point.
Wind is 181 at 15 knots. That's okay.
Heading 300 feet.
We're flying at a heading of 303.
Heading 300 feet.
Let's see here.
144 knots ground speed.
144 knots ground speed. What are we at?
126 knots indicated.
126 knots indicated, and we are currently flying at an altitude of
3775 feet ASL
3,775 feet ASL
point.
above sea level, and
3676 feet point.
3676 ground level, or above ground level, that is.
Next waypoint, near point distance, 4 nautical miles, point bearing 264 degrees, point 1 minutes, 31 seconds.
Next waypoint is later, and it looks like
BVI pilots Niner Delta
Time and route destination, 1 hour, 3 minutes, 10 seconds, point.
at an hour and 3 minutes and 10 seconds to arrival.
Time and route destination, 1 hour, 3 minutes, 15 seconds, point.
Is that going up or down?
126.9
Time and route destination, 1 hour, 3 minutes, 15 seconds, point.
Niner Delta Whiskey.
Do it again.
Com 1, time and route destination, 1 hour, 3 minutes, 15 seconds, point.
BVI pilots Niner Delta Whiskey 3000.
Next waypoint, near point distance, 3 nautical miles, point bearing 262 degrees, point 1 minute, 8 seconds.
BVI pilots
1
Niner
minute,
Delta
8
Whiskey will hold
seconds.
Next waypoint, near point distance, 2 nautical miles, point bearing 262 degrees, point 1 minute, 3 seconds.
continue as planned.
Okay, yeah, time's going down. Okay, so we're okay there. Jesse F, can you hear me? Excuse me, folks. So the temperature outside
66 degrees.
is 66 degrees. That's at 3,000, almost 4,000 feet, of course. And
Mach 0.20 point.
Mach 0.02. That's how fast we're going. Boy, we're really booking it, ain't we? I wonder.
3018 feet ASL point.
3018. Are we still climbing, or are we leveled out? Let's take a look.
26 feet per minute point.
Jesse F.
26 feet a minute.
You ask that and your internet immediately starts breaking again. Mean.
Yeah, I wish I could do
Jesse
something
F.
about that.
And now it's fine.
Okay, hopefully it's not so bad that it's making the videos suck for you guys watching it. Now you can hear the plane and all that stuff, correct, Jesse? You can hear my reader. You can hear all that stuff. Or if I give an outside view like this, that's an outside view right there. There we
Jesse
go.
F.
Back in.
Descending.
No, I think we're going up. Yeah, 23 feet a minute, so we're going up. 3827. It's doing it a little bit because of turbulence. We're
Jesse F. Yeah. The volume is fine. It just cuts out entirely.
yeah, so the wind's not changed, still 15 knots. I got a weird message today about my some kind of update that I needed to update drivers for my GPU or something, and then I went and checked and I didn't see anything that needed to be updated, so I don't know what that was about. But I've got 3 months, you guys. June, July, and then August I will be getting my new gaming tower, which I can walk circles around Microsoft 2020 without a stutter, and I can't wait. I wish I could get it sooner, but it is what it is. It's probably one of my favorite quotes that I live by that quote. It is what it is, and that's just the way it is.
Skylab 37, you are 20 miles east. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect ILS runway for approach via
Now,
uniform transition.
just so you guys know,
Lima uniform.
most of these communications is live traffic, because on 2020 you can turn on live traffic, you can turn on live weather, which is what I do. I've got both of them on. I like flying with I like to make it as realistic as possible, and so that is what I did. Weather, traffic, all that stuff. I'm going to give you guys a little update. If you're flying on Microsoft 2020, or if you're new and you want to fly on aviatife, or you want to be able to fly the small planes, if you turn on developer mode, it is now accessible. So when you turn it on in the menu, it doesn't stop speaking. Before they fixed it, you couldn't turn on developer mode because it would stop talking, and you wouldn't have no reader to tell you what's on the menu, which is a big pain in the AWS. You feel me? No, but turn that developer mode on and it makes the flight much better, because with it off, there's times when you'll go to land, if you're flying on aviatife with the smaller planes, you know, like the Cessnas, the Diamonds, the Cubs, you know, all those. Sometimes when it would land, it would crash. It wouldn't land the way that it's supposed to. With developer mode on, it will land the way it's supposed to, and it doesn't affect your flight. It doesn't cause you to not be able to submit the flight or anything like that. So, if you're going to fly on aviatife, if you're going to fly the small planes and you're going to use AI,
Jesse F.
turn on developer mode.
I wish they'd fix the issue of if MSFS quits improperly you get no TTS speech, so you have to use OCR to launch it properly.
I've not had that happen to me, Jesse. I know it takes a lot to explain that through chat, but What do you mean by that? Like, usually, let me give you a little tip on what you could do. So if it messes up on you and you know you got to restart it, you can get on the Microsoft window and hit Windows F4, and that'll completely kill the process. So it'll close it completely out, and then you could just relaunch it as administrator, and you should have speech as soon as it launches. I've never experienced where the reader didn't work on startup. Now, sometimes it doesn't speak as it's loading as well, so don't let that confuse you, because I've seen that, it does that sometimes as well, but I've never had that happen to me, what you're talking about. Not that I know of. Let's see if we can get a little bit of information on our coordinates here, where we're at.
Jackson, Louisiana, United States.
Jackson, Louisiana, folks. Jackson, Louisiana. So, yeah. And for anybody that might be watching this now, or maybe you're watching it later, and you're new, you've never been to the channel, or maybe you saw it a couple times, I do want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel, because we are going to be doing some new content. We're going to be doing some airplane spotting at some airports that I have found out about, where we'll be spotting Cessnas and other stuff like that. So that's going to be something new that we're adding to the channel. So that'd be pretty cool to check out. The next thing is, nobody, now some of you might remember that I was doing a reward for those that would get new subscribers to join, and they would tell us who you are. Well, nobody submitted anything to us about doing that. So no one said, hey, I'm involved in that. I've gotten 3 subscribers, or I've gotten 10 people to subscribe. Nobody, and I am so surprised by that. So surprised, because it was free cash. It nothing easier could have been done. And so, because we didn't get a winner, because nobody entered, we're going to take that reward and I'm going to put it into something else. And I'm coming up with some ideas. So just bear with me. If you've got any ideas of things that I could do to reward you as a viewer, you can email me, 737flights@gmail.com. Tell me what kind of idea you might have in a way that you could be rewarded. A viewer could get rewarded cash or a prize or whatever, because I am absolutely dumbfounded by the fact that nobody signed up for that. And that would have been $100 for, I'm trying to remember how I had it. It was $100 for first place, $50 for second, and I think third was, let me think about that. Yeah, third was 25, 150 and 25, and nobody had some
Jesse F.
sent anything.
MSFS quits because of my graphics card for some reason. I had to reduce settings to absolute minimum. When I restart it again, TDS if I want to start it with add-ons enabled or disabled using OCR.
Oh, okay.
Jesse F. I really don't want to have to invest more money for pretty colors I won't see.
Well, I can tell you this too, Jesse. When you start up and it's on that menu where it wants to know if you want to start in developer or not, I don't get a reader on that menu neither. Just down arrow as much as you can. Just down arrow several times, like 10 times. You should know if you down arrow, because you'll hear a little bit click. I I don't know. I can't even describe the noise, but if you do that and then just hit enter, it'll load it normal for you, so you don't gotta do that insert R or none of that stuff. So that's just a tip for you that you could do.
16 feet per minute point.
Okay, 16 feet,
38, 32 point.
38, 32. It looks like we climbed a little more. We're almost at 4,000.
38, 32 point.
Okay, so let's see here.
I'm at destination, 51 minutes, 59 seconds point.
Yeah, so 51 minutes is what it looks like it's showing us.
Lincoln, Louisiana, United States.
Lincoln, Louisiana, folks. Lincoln, Louisiana. So yeah, when you're on that menu, because sometimes I got to do that too. If I close Microsoft the wrong way, and then when I started the next time, I'll get that window where it's asking me if I want to start, how I want to start. I just keep hitting the down arrow about 8 or 9 times, and then just hit enter, and you should be good without having to go through all that mess. But I can
Jesse
totally
F.
relate to what you're saying.
Gotcha. I haven't been able to hear that myself. Could be beyond my hearing range.
It could be. I mean, as long as you hit the down arrow several times, you should be okay. But yeah. Alright, everything looks good so far. Yeah, these flights are, I don't know, I like aviatife. It's fun because you manage everything. You pick the flights you want to do, you can set up where you can hire other pilots, you can, all kinds of stuff you can do. Pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to be coming up with some new stuff to do for you guys, so you don't gotta, it won't be like a subscriber thing. It'll be just an entry that you guys enter into to just win little different little things that we do, just to show our appreciation to you guys.
123.75 for BVI pilots 9er Delta Whiskey.
123.75 point.
Shreveport approach BVI pilots 9er Delta Whiskey.
Alright, we're changing
3,800
channels.
feet.
Alrighty
pilots
then.
9er Delta Whiskey Shreveport approach altimeter 29er decimal 9er tree continue as planned.
Continue as planned. But hopefully here in about, hopefully not even a month, we'll be settled into a new place, and I'll be able to get things better organized. So, looking forward to that. As you can tell though, this diamond, it flies pretty good. Very smooth plane to fly. And we'll probably be back into PMDG here soon as well. I think I'll stay on aviatife for a little while, but we'll definitely be doing more PMDG stuff. Probably a lot more once we get settled into our permanent place of residence. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got going on here.
Wind 177 at 17 knots, point gust at 0 knots point.
So the winds went up a little bit. It's 177 at 17 knots.
135 knots ground speed.
135 knots ground speed.
66 degrees.
66 degrees.
40 at 17 ASL point.
We're still a little over 3,800 feet. And according to this,
I'm en route to destination, 43 minutes, 49 seconds point.
43 minutes. So hopefully the fuel is good. I've had that happen too, where I'm on a flight and aviatife
Total fuel 53.4 pounds point. 8.9 gallons point. Total fuel flow 43.
did not give me the appropriate amount of fuel, and next thing I know, I'm running out of fuel, doing a nosedive to the freaking ground. That is no fun, folks. No fun. So yeah, there's that. I believe, by the way, Microsoft, I believe they are now working on the 777, I believe. So, yeah. So enjoy the flight, guys.
Jesse F. Cleaning out an inbox is fun. Doing it in the silence. Have gone down from nearly 3,000 emails to 500 or so. Boy, it's been painful.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
one starter engaged. Number one ignition off. Number one starter off. Number one starter engaged. $3,000 feet point.
$2,500.
$2,000 feet point.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
What 1,000 feet point.
$500.
Stall warning.
150. 40. 20.
On ground.
Jesse F.
Airborne.
Oh
On
boy.
ground. Airborne. 53 knots. On ground. 16 knots.
Pause. Pause. Parking brake on. Next waypoint, stop distance 0 nautical miles point bearing 260 degrees point 0 seconds. Number one starter off. $118 feet ASL point. Microsoft.NET Framework. Continue but Alt+C.
We're going to stop this and do it again because it just messed up.
Microsoft.NET Framework. Quit button Alt+Q. Press.
TFM is shutting down.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.3.0. Normal cursor. Flight number 30 Vials.com. Run your own airline company. Flight number 30. Estimated time left 33 minutes. Clickable link KSHD. Link KMLU. App start cursor. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Aviatife Flight 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.3.0. Unknown cursor. Normal cursor. Start window. Hidden title. Restream chat row 1 column. Ops 29.1.0 profile. Untitled scene. Ops 29. Start virtual camera checkbox not checked.